Good. Of course, back in Sono.
Schofield. Elliot Pike. What do you want? Well, to be frank, to represent you. You're a lawyer? Of sorts. Court already appointed me a lawyer.
One.
Then perhaps I can be of assistance in a different way. Somehow I doubt that. A lot of big guns behind me, Mr. Schofield. People you might like to have in your corner should you ever decide, say, break out of here. Who are you? We can assist you in every possible way once you get past that wall. And the reason a guy like you with your skill set is put in here, you know. This conversation's over. You ought to hear what I have to say, Schofield. We're trying to do this the easy way.
Good. Yes.
Absolutely sure.
28 to 28. Come on.
Mr. Barnes, Deputy Sheriff of Constable's office. We found an American woman matching the description of your friend. Is Jack ready? Where? At the morgue. That we can't eat. Where are we supposed to eat? They expect us to forage like dogs. And I'll die. I will literally die. Hang in there, man. Play it by yourself, then, Wolverine. He's not good at making friends, are you? We got nothing to say with each other. No. On the big picture, the big government tries to shut me down so hard. They want you to be able to sell them. They was interested in. That's what I'm thinking. Want me to get you down here up in this very county.
Fuck, dude. You have to working. I know it's a good show, but you have to work, dude. Stop laying around. Season 3 is so good. Wait a second. Wait a second. Wait, what? Wait, what? Season 3 is only 13 episodes. Season 4. Aha! Nice. I can finish season 3 tomorrow. Good. That's where I am. Tired. Do 1 hour and a half. Okay. And okay. Let's go, Inch. Sleepy. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Another level of Defense Absolute. 10, which is pretty good.
I boosted another satin. My wife dropped me off this morning, and there it was.
My Uncle Pussy helped my dad locate it.
Uncle Pussy.
It's nice and clean, too.
Whoa, different keys. It's a different color.
And my dad's a hero. Sir Miller, my science teacher, had his car stolen.
And he painted it. Y'all are idiots. I'm gonna pick your idiot because I'm not working. At least you're full of batteries. Yes. Look at the 66%, that's nice. Okay, you ready? I'm ready. Let's freaking go. Oops. Yep. Because the small issue that I have is I need to do I need to have it ready before I die, and I don't know when that is. Okay, let's go. May, thank you, May. Hey, she's nice, but she's only there for likes. Don't blink, it's your blink. Also, guys, sure. Because you guys are having a wonderful day on this 30th of August, but now it's 12:30, so it's possibly the 1st of September. No, August 31st. Nice. And I have one more day to watch Prison Break, which is awesome. Got some good news. I was supposed to make some more content, but what ended up happening is, I think battle started way earlier. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make the videos here. I have 2 videos to do. I have one more tire talk. I'm gonna try to go sleep for 4 or 5 hours. Then I'm gonna wake up at 5 o'clock. I'm gonna wake up. We're gonna go here, and I'll sleep for another 4 hours. So without further ado, let's freaking go. Behind the scenes, maybe. And here we are with the night core. It has been a while since we've done one. So I figured, why not? Why not coconuts? And let's go. Okay. I have the computer. We have everything. Yes.
Tu peux jouer pendant.
Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Dumpling, it's your boing. Welcome to the show. Because doing well, because having a wonderful day on this gorgeous 31st of August. I thought the month finished at. I thought it finished yesterday, but it didn't. However, we are filming for the 30th. Great news! We finished with the season 2. What an amazing season! I just watched season 3, episode 1.5 because it was just so good. Now, here's the situation, right? As you can see outside, it's actually way later than usual. It is 12:30 p.m. So what I'm gonna do instead is I'm gonna try to do some videos. I'm gonna try to sleep. You're gonna see my way of talking is weird. My way of talking is gonna be weird tonight, I swear to God, because I just spent 4 or 5 hours chewing on gum because I was watching Prison Break and I didn't see the time pass. So yeah, so my jaw hurt, but it's good. It's good. For the tower now, here is a little bit of an issue. It's not a big issue, but it is an issue. We just finished my first tournament with this phone, right? So what I'm gonna have to do, which kind of sucks, is that I'm gonna have to, when I'm dead, I have to stop the video. When I'm dead, I really have to stop, because we're gonna do my first tournament. We're gonna do a special video for that, and we're gonna unlock the ultimate weapon, which has nothing to do with Prison Break, but that is pretty much the plan for right now. And without further ado, let's freaking go. Dumpling, it's your boy, welcome to our show. Thinking well, because I'm having a wonderful day on this. It's the 31st August 2025. It is 12:30. I'm about to go sleep, but I want to do some videos. Now, we are going to be reviewing some Prison Break, so I hope that you're as excited as I am. There is a... Oh, by the way, we finished Season 2. Holy shit, by the way, Season 3 is only 14 episodes, so I didn't know that. I had no clue, which is crazy. Because I should have known with the number of episodes, but even then, if you put 13 and you put 9 from season 5, that is 22, 22, 22, 22, which is 88, which is pretty good. That being said, we have a little bit of an issue. With this phone, none. With this phone, none. With this phone, none. Okay? That's pretty good. We have an issue with this phone. This phone just did its first tournament, so when I'm gonna be done dead here, I will have to close this video, do a tower talk video, then come back with another video. Right now we're gonna be doing season 2, episode 16. The plan here is to do 4 or 5 episodes because I'm gonna try to sleep. I'm gonna wake up when there's sunrise. I wanna get back to filming in the sunrise because this, although it's really nice, although you don't hear my neighbor being loud, it's just boring. So without further ado, let's get it. I'm not gonna read the wow, by the way, just finished season 2. What a freaking great show. I'm not gonna be reading the I'm not gonna be reading the intro anymore because it's too big a spoiler. So the first thing we have is Sarah with short hair. You know what? I talked about this with a friend of mine, Anna. She cut her hair, and I usually don't. I mean, your body, your choice, of course. I usually like femininity, so a girl with long hair is always nice for some reason. But some girl pulls it off. Anna pulls it off, and Sarah, holy shit! When you feel that she cut it all with a razor, pretty freaking nice. Pretty freaking nice. So super cool. We have Michael and Sarah meeting. We remember that they talked yesterday through the phone, which is pretty good. We have Kellerman who's there, and guess what she says? It is. I'm gonna tell you a secret, okay? I know I'm taking a lot of breaks, but hey, it is 12:30. My shift is done. This is overtime. Give me a break. It is so weird to come back just 6 episodes because so much freaking happened. But this is good pacing, so I don't know. It's like watching season 1 of Game of Thrones. It's like, oh, Ned's still alive. So yeah, so they see the Kellerman, and we know that Kellerman and Sarah have history. Well, technically not Kellerman, technically Lance, but he's also Kellerman, so that makes sense? No? Okay. Just a little side note. T-Bag is with the family, and it's such a sad story. It's such a sad story. You basically have them freaking kidnap his girlfriend. I want to say his wife. It's not even his girlfriend. This is his hostage slash ex-girlfriend. That makes sense. Only in Prison Break, only in Lachine. Where am I from? I'm from Lachine. Would I do that? If I was missing in the head, I wouldn't. I would call her back to us like, yo, I miss you, girl. And I'm not gonna kidnap you, but yo, if we could try again, maybe I would be down. And she's like, oh my god, he's such a good dude. He's not gonna kidnap me. We have Michael mad at Kellerman and said, yo, I did what I had to do. And the part I don't like here is it's kind of dumb. Because, like, oh yeah, Kellerman's a bad dude, but he was nice to Sarah. Like, he wasn't nice to Sarah, bro. He's not nice to anybody. Why would he be nice to Sarah? Because she's a woman. Very bad way to think, Michael Schofield. So we have A Wire who's trying to run away. There is a very, 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 very cool scene with A Wire, but it's not him. It's Kylie Coco. If I'm mispronouncing your name, babes, sorry. I love you in Big Bang Theory. Penny was one of my favorite characters. One of my favorites. Mark Hamill. Yeah, Mark Hamill. For sure. I got this pimple on my nose, and I got some mustache hair going in. Then I'm trying to crack my nose, I touch the pimple, and it hurts like a mofo. So again, we're on the hunt for everybody. And this is kind of cool because this guy, Mr. Wheeler, has been shown multiple times, but I didn't talk about it, of course, because you know me, Mr. Unreliable over here. He's been questioning Mahone. So when he betrays Mahone, oops, spoiler, it makes sense. So we got Mr. Kim calling Mahone, and Kim, thank God, is gonna be gone soon because yo no like le caractère de something. We go on a train, and the tension is really bad. They're all going to Denver, pretty bad. I forgot to tell you, the last episode, we had a really cool scene with Bellic, who defends himself. He goes against the biggest guy, so this is really cool. In the train, it's a situation because we got Sarah and Michael and Lincoln. You got Kellerman. Can we trust Kellerman or not? We're on a train. We cannot do anything about it. When we're on it, we're on it. By the way, just reached 300. So, gang. Do people still say gang? I know Theo does, but Theo's a comedian, so maybe it's a funny joke, you know? Maybe it's a funny joke that I don't know what it is talking about. How much are we doing? I'm at 40,000 health. Oh, I'll be doing 500 tonight. Wow. Oh, wow. I might be able to finish before we die here. At the end, the cool thing is Sarah goes in and she's trying to strangle Lance or Kellerman. And why is that a cool thing? You shouldn't strangle your people, right? Of course. But it's sweet revenge. It's nuts. Lance basically spent a season and a half chasing Lincoln and Burrow, but he never hurt them as much as he hurt Sarah in one episode. Kind of insane, isn't it? Next episode we have Mahone cutting a deal with Bellic, and this is such a cool episode because Bellic is unhinged. So Mahon's like, yo, I can't do shit for you. But listen, I know some people. I need a junkyard dog. Literally. I need a junkyard dog. See, this is the thing with ADHD. What happened in the first season? What happened 12 episodes ago? But here, Mahone calls Bellic a junkyard dog who's willing to do the dirty work. And he asked Bellic, are you my junkyard dog? I would have been so insulted. I would be like, what did you say to me, bro? F you. I was like, yeah, I am. Like, bro, set up for yourself. What are you doing, dude? But hey, it's a show, right? It's a show. So, we got a scene, and Teabag, we gotta say, the actor that plays Teabag is amazing. The whole family is receiving a guest, and he's seducing the guest. Not seducing in a sense of, I'm gonna F you, but in the sense of, hey, I'm a sweet guy, please don't call the cops. Basically, these are the only two reasons you should be a sweet guy. In my book, The Book of Ink. The Book of Ink sounds good. So, again, the train drama, Kellerman is there, but he's nervous. Now, what's going on is that, it's actually quite nice. It's actually quite nice. It raises suspicion, which is why they call the cops, and this is why there's a blockade, and this is why the train won't work. All because Sarah did that. Bellic is released, he has a new car, he has a badge and a gun. Yeah, I guess I missed a couple episodes, right? We got a dinner, and this is really a good shot, because C-Note is a weird character. You don't see him a lot, but when you do see him, he's either, there's no middle with the guy. He's either being a tough guy, a big gangster, or when he's with his family, he's chill. And this one, I love C-Note. So he goes to a diner with his girlfriend, with his daughter. Hello, Hank. Oh yeah, so Kellerman is receiving calls, and again, we know that Kim. So he's receiving a lot of calls, and then we know that Mr. Kim is doing something. What he takes the voice of the president and do it. Now they have some technology that's incredible. What they do is there's a girl calling Kellerman, and her voice is feminine because she's a woman, and you just have to change the vibration a little bit because your ears understand vibration. See, when somebody has a tone, right? Different voices, right? You understand that the voices aren't voices. You understand that the voices are vibration. Someone that has a lower voice, so to speak, more, I don't know, somebody that has a higher voice, that speaks more like this, or like this. I can't, because I have, I'll show you. I'm tired. So somebody that speaks like this, right, has a higher voice. Why? Because right now what I'm doing is I'm contracting the vocal cord. So if I release them, then right away the voice is changed. Contracted, non-contracted. Contracted, non-contracted. See? So the bigger they are, the more the vibration is profound. So what it does is in between the vocal cord, which are vibrating, there'll be more space, which is gonna have a cave. Your throat is a cave. So what happened is the voice, and what it does is there's more space, so there's more of an echo, which is why your voice is lower. When it is thinner, it's like a whistle. Like, I'm not gonna whistle because everybody's sleeping, but if I was to whistle, it would be something like this. Right? So you do that, and because of that, it's more high, right? So your ears are seeing the vibration, right? And they're seeing the vibration and saying, okay, well, this is very high space or very low space. Now, here's the craziest thing. When you know someone and you recognize the voice, your brain recognizes the vibration. I'm about to die. What the fudge? Already some gold boxes. Insane in my memory. So how much was this time? 121. Okay, I support you know. No, doesn't come out. No, it doesn't come out. It's kind of cool thing, huh? Your brain recognizes the vibration. Did you know that? I didn't. Maybe I just made it up. Maybe. So C-Note goes in, there's a dinner, there's a guy with a gun that says, yo, I want all your money. And C-Note is kind of the hero, not by beating the guy, but just being like a good negotiator. He's calming the guy down, he's making him see reason, which is actually kind of cool. And it's insane because in here I see C-Note as a leader, right? You tell me that he was a leader in prison, I didn't see it. You tell me that he was a leader in the streets, I don't see it, because his crew is like, nah, you fuck with Kesey, bro. So yeah. Now, why did it like that? Because I think C-Note was associated with a gang. I think the brother of CC was associated with the gang, and he was just like, yo, he's treating my sister like crap, bro. It's like, oh yeah, you treating my sister like crap? Fuck him. So I think it happened. Diamond? No diamond, because I'm not watching ads. Gracias para ti. Gracias para ti. What does it mean? Thank you. We're doing so good. This is insane. We're gonna be at 300 already. Okay. So now we get a moment. Sarah, Michael says, hey, what do you think? What's going on? What's going up with you? How do you see it? And they fuck. We don't see the fucking bitches. Sad for Sarah, good for Michael. So they stop the plane. They stop the plane. They stop the train, and then they jump out and they run away. And the cool thing is that they jump out at a certain point, and then the guy calls it and say, "Hey, we got 4 jumper later on." So they're looking for a perimeter, but the perimeter is actually before. Kylie was being interrogated. Kylie Coco. That's not a real name. Well, no, it's her real name. It's not the actual name of the. I told you it was gonna come of the character, but you understand what I mean, right? I'm always gonna be looking here because I got this. Oh, did I get a text? What a weird noise. So then she says, and Belly's like, "Yo, tell me where A-Wire is." And she's like, "Why do you want him? Tell me where he is." He's like, he does something bad. And he said, the kid goes like, "Yo, this guy, the guy he killed, was beating me up. He's not a good guy. Leave him alone. This A-Wire is crazy, and he killed someone that was not a good guy." And then he leads A-Wire to, he leads the A-Wire to a tower. The tower 1, 2, 3, 4. We have Zeno that goes in. The guy is very stressed, so he's erratic. Because he's erratic, it's hard to work with him, and because it is hard to work with him, 3 gigs out of 36. Shit. 3 gigs out of 36. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do it tonight. I don't know. So yeah, so it's kind of insane. I don't even know what I was. Oh yeah. Zeno did really good here, and because he was a nice guy, guess what happened? There's a really cool scene here where he says like, "Yo, I'm supposed to be in jail. I'm a criminal. If the police come, they'll get me too." And there's a guy who Zeno saved and said, "Yo, I beat the guy up," and they let Zeno run by the back door. It was nice. Once again, A-Wire goes up a tower, and Mahone talks to him. There's also some chasing of. There's also some chasing of Michael, Lincoln, and Sarah, but... Oh, I forgot Kellerman. Kellerman. That's actually something that's really important that's happening here. Ink, focus. So, Mahone here talks to A-Wire and talks him into jumping from here. He says, "Yo, it's not gonna stop. You need to jump." And A-Wire listen. But... at the same time, I think that Mahone here showed humanity. Are you... how can I say that? This is hard. I think it's pro-life or something. Pro-life is used for abortion. Pro-life versus abortion. But it's also pro-life. For example, if there's an old person that's suffering and they want to end their life, you put an injection and you know. So Mahone says, "Yo, you're in a lot of suffering. You could end it all." Now, A-Wire does it, and that's bad. I'm gonna die soon, so I'm gonna be finishing this video, and I'm gonna finish this video. And yeah, lastly, Killerman goes in and he talks to the president, but he asks her something that only she knows because he doesn't trust her. Something is wrong with the way she's talking, and because there's something wrong with the way she's talking, he's like, no, I don't trust you. And then what happened is E is able to tell that it's not Kellerman, and we died. Perfect. So I love you guys. Take it easy. Peace. Just died. That's awesome. That is awesome. Don't blink is oh guess what? I guess I'm so sorry. Okay, good. Don't blink is your boy Ink on 2 videos with doing well because having a wonderful day on this 30th of August 2025. It is late AF. Very late. But I want to work. I feel like working, so let's work. We're playing the tower here, and here. Mention the tower mentioned, so we are of course doing a tower talk. Now, what I want to do first, I want to finish with the resistance, and then we'll move on because the resistance right now we're doing a new video, right? So we have a new wave, 356. Last one was 281. So we made a 70 wave upgrade. We have unlocked a research, which is more round stats. I'm not gonna be using that, and 25 gem, which is pretty good. But that's not the only thing that we have. We have some more. We have rank number 9 in copper. So this will give us 40 gems and 9 stone. Next Wednesday, I'm going to be able to beat bronze. So here we are buying our very first ultimate weapon. Ready? Let's freaking go. We have Golden Tower, Inner Landmine, Smart Missile. Golden Tower, of course. Today and always. Oh my god. Golden Tower is actually pretty good. We got one here, one here. Golden Tower was the first one to these both. Why is Golden Tower the best? I was talking about Death Wave. I wanted to get Death Wave. But at the same time, the problem with Death Wave is it takes a lot to build it up. Compared to something like the Golden Tower, which works from the get-go. Golden Tower is gonna be super easy to start. It's gonna be super easy. Now this is the ranks. I have a minute left. We got 13 with platinum for the sword. We got 16 with shield, which is good because last week was the other way around. They're a good score. And we got 15 with champion. It's been a while since I had that good of a score. Now, before we end, I want to say congratulations to the developer of the tower because they made the tournament way better. In 1 hour only, I was able to finish this, and this. This one took a little bit less time, but that's normal. So here we are, first tower, first ultimate weapon, Golden Tower. I am happy. I am super happy. I love you guys. Take it easy. Peace. Golden Tower, that's a perfect. Not my first choice, but it's not my last choice. 259, okay. 259, why? Why is it good? Why is 259 good? Well, since you asked so nicely, 259 is good because I can do it in a short. Good. Golden Tower, the problem with Golden Tower is going to take some time to upgrade. It's bonus 5 times 5. Not bad. Duration 15 seconds. Not bad. And cooldown 4 minutes. Shit. The cooldown is bad, but the rest is great. Golden Tower is a good way to start. Golden Tower is a really good way to start. Don't blink, it's your boy, part 2 of our tower talk. The first use of the Golden Tower on Resistance, the first use of an ultimate weapon. I'm extremely happy with this, with the first weapon. So what happened in the last one, this is part 2, right? What happened in the last one is, I felt like talking more. We've been doing super well. I've been neglecting my guild a little bit. I'm sorry, Ventilaverse. It's the name of the guild. But we've been doing super well. I'm extremely happy with the Golden Tower. The reason why I didn't seem that happy is this is kind of weird because if you asked me 2 rounds ago, I had 3 choices: Smart Missile and Inner Landmine. Inner Landmine was sucky, and Smart Missile, like I said, it's not my first choice. The reason why I was not chosen Golden Tower before is because we were not doing well. It took me 2 days and we got to 281. This one we did a lot better. A lot better. So this is insane. And now with the Golden Tower, we'll be able to upgrade more. We'll be able to get so much more coin, which is great. The run in itself, 330, it took us an hour 1, which is great. And then tomorrow we'll be able to stream. That being said, there's some couple of things that I want to adjust. We're doing so much better. Every single run, we're doing so much. I want to stay in tier 1 for now. And we'll see if tier 2 is the answer or not. But for now, tier 1 is more than good. It's perfect. So I'm excited. I'm excited. And this is some more Prison Break. Dumbling, it's your boy Hank. Welcome to the Commentary Show. Because I'm doing well, because I'm having a wonderful day on this 31st August 2025. Sorry guys, you know what happened? Your boy, your guy, your what is boy and guy? Your goy. Or your bi. Was doing a lot of things at the same time. Just finished a super score and we got my first ultimate weapon. And I know this is a Prison Break video, but I'm trying to show you something. You know the video of the girlfriend that shows you this is my boyfriend, and he's super excited about that? Wow, I'm super excited about this. First ultimate weapon in Golden Tower, bro. Your neighbors are sleeping. Be respectful. Be nice. Be kind. Holy shit, is that good? Holy shit, does that feel good? So Golden Tower is gonna be amazing. First of all, oh, you're new. Okay. I don't know why you're here, but it's okay. Do I have a problem with you being here? We have a new bar. I don't know why. It doesn't look that good. But okay. Okay. Look, it doesn't show on the recording. We're good. We're good. Okay. Now that I'm done with this, let's talk about the Prison Break. I still did an episode, and I still did an episode without having to worry that, oh my god, this is part 1 and part 2. Right on the list, we have my passcode. 0, 1, 2, 3. 0, 1, 2, and 3. People think 1, 2, 3, 4 is the best password, right? Because they're easiest to remember. But if you're smart, you do 0, 1, 2, 3. Because there's still some following. Season 17, the Cardinal Sin. Michael and Sarah are turned to Pope for health. And this is how stupid it is. Meanwhile, an escapee, the pimple here I'm trying to pop. An escapee has to choose between his life and his family. You know what's insane? They say they have to get rid of the cartel. Bro, it's not a cartel. It's not a cartel. This is not season 3 where you're in Sona. Season 3 with Sona, oh my god, so good. So you know what? I'm in a great mood. So what I'm gonna do is just make some content. We're gonna do, I think seasons, yeah, I'm gonna try to do season 17, 18, 19. Sleep a little bit. Because if I do that, I could do 17, 18, 19. If I could do that, I could do tomorrow when I wake up. 1, 2, 3. Okay. So the first scene that we have is Michael going to the cigar club, but guess what? Because we found out that the key that they found. So basically, what happened is 1252. That's 15 gig. That's good. That's really good, actually. It's really good. A bit of a problem, but it's good. So yeah, so at the end of the episode, Michael asked Sarah, "Hey, where did your father leave you?" Which is the question that Kellerman asks her so often. And then he said, "Oh, he just left me this key," and then the key is a place where there's a private cigar club. So Michael goes in and gets recognized. And Sarah tells him, "You know who else was a member of that club? Pope." Fun fact for you guys: you know the member of the club, but you don't know what is the key. Motherhood. You see the kids at Mahone, little cutie. He's 4 or 5, and you feel bad because he's all wound up. But look at the guy. He has the weight of the world in his own 2 shoulders. Your father's a good guy, bro. I like Mahone. So Mahone calls his son, and he's like, "Daddy's coming soon, blah, blah, blah." But, nuh-uh, because Daddy has some work. We see the Pope, and Pope is like, "Yo, Sarah, what are you doing? You're behind, you're under investigation. Why did you come here?" And then she's like, "Oh, I didn't come alone. I brought the guy who betrayed you." And that kind of sucks. Pope is a really good character. So he comes in, it's like, "How dare you show up? I showed you nothing but respect. I treated you like a kid, like my son." And you know what's insane? This is why I talked about the kid of Mahone. Look at Lincoln's relationship with his father, with LJ. He's happy that the guy is becoming a man. Look at the relationship between Mahone and his kid. This kid is super strong when he's a kid, right? Look at Michael and Pope. Look at my son. Father figures in a man's lives are important. Thank you, Mom. I was always planning to make this joke. It took me an hour and a half to come up with. So we got Teddy, who goes back to his old house, and his old house is disastrous. It is a place where bad stuff happened. But at the same time, we get some information on why Teddy is so bad. And this episode is actually really good. So Sucre comes in, and he goes to the airport. Oh, Miro. Look at this. Listen to this. I love this. Look at this. Yeah, I love this. I love this. I love Sucre too. So he goes in the car and he gets a lift. The guy, he says, "Hey, where are you going? I can give you a lift." And he says, "Oh, I'm going to the airport. You're in luck. I'm the airport security." And Sucre's like, "Oh my god." So then they go into the airplane, and there's a couple of weird things going on. He finds, and this is kind of tough. It's kind of tough because they have this picture and say, "Oh, I just saw him." So Sucre got in the car with the cop. The cop didn't know that he was a criminal, and then he got a picture proving that Sucre is a criminal, which is again so complex. Is Sucre a criminal? Yes. Is a crime? Yes. You put him next to T-Bag though. Not the same guy, not the same story. So yeah, so you got Franklin, which is C-Note, and his daughter. They go to a hospital and say, "Yo, I cannot help you if you're broke." And C-Note's like, "Yo, I know my rights. We're here." And the girl's like, "It's not an homeless center here." It's like, what did you say to me? C-Note says that. And he's offended, which he should be. So then there's a really cool scene where Michael convinced Pope to go to the club and get what was inside the box, which is the USB key, which contained the information that they need, which is good. Scene also runs away. Mahone tells him, don't put, and this is super important. This is really, really, really important. He said, don't make her pay for your crimes. And this episode is all about why T-Bag is that way. T-Bag is a rapist because his father was a rapist. T-Bag is a killer because his father was a killer. T-Bag is violent because his dad was violent, you know. And it's fucked. It's fucked. Michael does Popes, and the way it gets it is, Michael said, if you go to what I ask you, I'll turn myself in. So T-Bag, we tell the story how he was a genius, how his mother was sadly, you know, you see his father touching him, which kind of sucks, and he locks away the family, which is pretty sad. We got a discussion with Kellerman and Link, and it's weird because they kind of have more in common than Michael and Kellerman. They're both people that believe in strength. They're both people that are, see, how can I say that? Michael is more brain of the operation. Kellerman is muscle, and Link is muscle. So we got Kim discussion with the president, and it's not going good because guess who showed up? Wait a second. I don't remember that. I watched so much of it. And this doesn't matter. We got Maricruz who sees Sucre, and it's beautiful because they run away, and they finally see each other, which is nice. Now, it's kind of funny because Maricruz came with her mom, and they kind of run away. And he left the mom behind. I'm like, dude, what? So the police was there too. Do I think that they would arrest Maricruz? No. That's like a C note which his wife was used against him. Then it's funny because in every single case, for example, Mahone, the wife was involved. It's funny because in every single cases, for example, Abruzzi, the wife was involved. C note, the wife was involved. Sucre, the wife's not involved. How does that work? I don't know. Oh my god. So Pope goes into the club and he gets the USB key, which is actually pretty nice, and it kind of works. He gets a USB key and listen to what it has, and what it is a recording that we said. Now this is so stupid because they're saying, "Oh my god, I wonder what's on that key," but Aldo said what's on the key, and it's one of them that recorded a discussion between the president and President Caroline and her brother. Now, there's a call, and we hear the call. My apologies. It literally is incest. So a bit on the weird side, but we don't king shame. Yes, we do king shame for that. He basically imprisoned them behind, and this is a cool thing because Teabag, by going back to his house, realized that he's doing exactly what his father was doing to him. He is the exact same person as his father. So there's a lot of reference to the Bible in that show. Sometime we talk about cardinal sin. Cardinal sin is the first sin. It's one of the first sin ever. The cardinal sin is also the sin of the father. So, for example, your father was a really bad person, so you are going to be a bad person. Now, again, that doesn't mean anything. It could be a woman also, but in this episode, or in the show, so far we see a lot of father figure, which is important, right? So yeah, so when you talk about the cardinal sin, it is Theodore that does the same thing that his father does. So what he does is he locks him up and he calls the police so they can save him, which is, I have to say, pretty good. He redeemed himself. Is he still a piece of shit? Yes, but he redeemed himself, you know. And this sucks. This sucks. This sucks. We have Sino that goes to a clinic. What happened is he has a doctor, and that doctor doesn't seem very professional. So he's trying to operate the girl, the daughter. He's like, Sino's like, no, I don't trust you. Or he says something along those lines. So what he does is he turned himself in exchange for his wife, and who else? Who else? His daughter to see a doctor. Again, proof of someone being a good father. Just saying. So we got Kim, who sees popes. Clip that. Kim sees popes. They don't wear a cigar, man. Okay. This is Mr. Okay, I don't remember that. Yeah, I remember that. Cool. Really good scene. So Kim is putting putting a gun at Henry, which is Pope. But Michael doesn't, and Michael's a G bro. He takes the car and he literally run over Kim. So Kim gets up, points a finger. Lincoln beats him up, and this is the biggest beat up that Kim will have, and he deserves it. He freaking deserves it. T-Bag at the end did the right thing. Cino turns himself in. Pope is like, yo, you got something. You got something here. This is insane. This is insane. This is insane. He says, because you got something, I'm not going to turn you in. I'm still the man of the law. I still think you're a piece of shit, but you're a righteous piece of shit. So that's actually pretty cool. The episode ends with C-Note doing a deal with Mel. Again, himself, turning himself in for his wife and daughter. And then Mahone comes in and says, I'm sorry, man, this is not enough. And then what C-Note does, he said, I can get you Schofield. So Mahone works with C-Note. And again, it's kind of crazy because that would make C-Note kind of a what do we call it? That would make C-Note a snitch, but it's not. I want you guys to see this. This is ridiculous. The acting here. I just watched Lost, so, you know. Basically, they hear the call and they hear what is said, and it's some, you know, it's kind of incesty, it's disgusting, it's weird. The real thing to that, and it's kind of nuts because you see the reaction, and this is possibility reacting. Possibly what's on the case is again what Aldo said, because Aldo did say what's on the tape. I don't know whether they're actually surprised, but maybe because they were being so sexual, that's why they were like that. Mahone comes in, Bellick comes in, and the my apologies, the office, which makes Mahone really mad. It's like, yo, I'm not supposed to hire you. So here's the thing. Here is the thing. Mahone freed Bellick and is using Bellick through the company. But Bellick doesn't know the company exists. So he thinks that Mahone is working through the police force, but he isn't. Makes sense? Makes sense. The episode is called The Last Chance, by the way. So now they're trying to figure out what happened. Kellerman buys a gun. Oh yeah, Kellerman is betrayed, by the way. So what they do is they go in the car. Everybody's in the car. So Henry, Lincoln, Sarah, and Michael. Kellerman goes in, and Sarah, which is really good because in that last episode, she tried to kill him. So she's trying to open the door, and guess what she does? She locks the door. So Kellerman takes a gun, which is a sniper, and he buys the sniper off record. So this is cool because you know, attempt to kill Caroline. Why? Why did you know that? Because he says, she ruined my life, I'm gonna ruin hers. And if he wanted to kill the brothers, he would have done it. Right? That's pretty much it. That is pretty much it, mi amigo. So basically what happened is, C-Note uses the website that Michael told Sucre to use. So pretty cool, but not really sure of how it works. And it shows. And again, I'm not trying to be an asshole, but C-Note possibly doesn't have as much knowledge in computer as somebody like Mahone, but Mahone does, so him not knowing what's going on is kind of stupid. First of all. Second of all, it's a really cool scene because you see them use BlackBerry. And I used to have one of those BlackBerries with a roll at the side of it to scroll down. So those were cool phones. Got LJ. That's a really cool scene too. That's a really cool scene. So Lincoln call LJ, and it's like, yo, I miss you. It's like, oh, I miss you, do that. He's like, hey, guess what? I'm gonna come and pick you up. And Elgin says, no, Dad. I'm in school now. I'm in the right place. I'm in a good place. I love you, but here I'm safe. And you know what? I kind of fuck with that. I mean, that was the right choice. That was the right thing to do. Was it a hard thing to do? Absolutely. Was it the right thing to do? Absolutely. So, if you're listening, LJ, which you're not because you don't exist, you're a character of a show that ended 10 years ago, good choice. And it's hard for Lincoln, but at the same time, deep down, you know that it's the right choice. You know? So, T-Bag does the craziest thing. You see on a bus this guy's face, and this guy happened to look similar to him. Now, this is a good plot because T-Bag has a new identity. Yes, it's a bad plot. Why? Super simple. T-Bag has a new identity, but guess who else it is? Sarah. Sarah, when she called Hyde, they killed the girl. She took the girl ID and made it her ID. Mike did the same thing. So you're reusing plot point from other shows. Now guess what? Is it great? No. Is it okay? Good. So now we meet, there's a guy called Copper Green. Copper Green is going to be important because he is a friend of the company. He is a friend of the company. However, the guy that shows up isn't Copper Green. He isn't Copper Green. He is an informant. So the whole thing, and this is kind of cool because he really does the job well. I died. I spawn. I die. I spawn. I die. I spawn. I die. I'm just gonna buy something with I got 681. What can I do with that? 'Cause I wanna advance. I wanna have some progress. Because you're not done, but you're done. And that's not good. That is not good. Okay. Well, let's buy some upgrade. Yeah. Not bad. Not bad. Not bad at all. So that's one. Schnitzel. That's good. Good. We're done with this. Okay, so now what's gonna be this? It's gonna be oh, I died here. Shit. I'm sorry, guys. Doing 5 things at once. Oh, you're good. Yeah, that's good. Good. Also, I'm gonna upgrade your ultimate weapon. If I wait 7 more, I can do more damage with the Death Wave. If I wait 7 more, I can do more cooldown with the Death Wave. And these are way better. These are way better. Ah, well, my golden tower is really low. So let's work on the golden tower. That way I can make as much as I do with the black hole. Good. Much better. Much better. Okay. I'm not gonna be using the coin for the resistance because last feed I'm gonna have 2 hours. Defense absolutely will be 2 hours, but I'm gonna go sleep. So I'm gonna be needing some coin to restart the research. Oh yeah. Sorry guys. So yeah, so next on the list we have so who am I talking to? Fun fact. Microphone is on, microphone is on, microphone is on. So even though I'm talking to a camera that's working, I'm also talking to 3 phones basically. Yeah. So Sarah goes to see her father in the grave, and this is cool because she never really had a chance to mourn him. Now, it is since the beginning of the show, we see that relationship between Sarah and her father is not great. The fact that she went to see this grave is kind of cool. We see Bruce, which is the guy that betrayed her. However, he didn't betray her. Now, this is the crazy thing. This is a continuity error. So what did they do? They do something really dumb. He said that his phone was wired, was tapped. Yes. But you know what he says? He says to the father, Tancredi Senior, he says the following. Maybe you're asking too many questions, implying that he's working with the company. So now he's not working with the company. Doesn't matter. He shows them the same thing. So it's funny because the brother gets a number, which is Mr. Green, right? And Sarah gets Bruce after Mr. Green. We'll go to the same people, which is kind of funny, which is kind of cool, which is somewhat in itself a testament of how trustworthy he is. If one person says this guy's cool, he's cool. If two people say he's cool, he's really cool. If everybody in the room says he's cool, then it's Ing Vendetta. No? Okay. There's a rule. So we got Sucre that goes in, and he has this llama farm. So he has everything. And the whole thing is that he wants the money. And it's, I'm sorry, this is going to be a personal thing, but he wants the money. And Maricruz tells him, no, you have everything here. Why do you run away? And for some reason, it made me think about Ellie and Dina from Last of Us 2. I don't know why. Yo no sé por qué. So, George Green, which is Shrimp Our Boys, Mr. Green here is being tested. He's following the order, but he is still. Now, there is a really funny moment. So, you see this guy. And 4, 3, 2, 1, you see this guy. The homeless person. See this homeless person? Do you know who he is? He's the guy that sold the car in season 1. Isn't that great? Now the problem with Green is he's being told. There's a friend sign that he's not the real Green. Second of all, he's a kid gives him a phone. It's like, I'm not buying. And the kid said, oh, I'm supposed to give it to the first guy I see that is wet. There's only one wet guy, and it's him. So that's kind of cool. That's kind of cool. Lincoln is calling, and then he sees Michael. Kim is talking into Mahone and says, yo, the brothers are in Manhattan. So this is actually a really good scene. It's like freaked out when I saw it. So Mahone comes in and he's like, yo, the other brothers doing there? Well, the president is giving a speech, so Kim guessed correctly that because the brothers are here and the president gives a speech, it must be related, which is absolutely correct, bro. It's correct. It is correct, my friends. Next on the list, we have Mahone that tells Keynote like this, and I'm sorry, dude. I'm sorry, but we don't need you anymore. And he's like, okay, well, what's gonna happen to my deal? And then he's like, and this is a really good scene. This episode kind of show how Mahone is a great person. You know what I think? Do you know what I think? This episode was assured that season 3 was gonna happen, and Mahone is a big part of season 3. He's a good guy, so you know. So he tells C-Note, you're a good father. Every single move that you did, I would have done myself. You're a good father. So then Mahone tells C-Note to end his life. He says, I'm gonna let you do your own thing. That way I have one less of the Fox River 8. So Mahone deal is if he ends the life of the Fox River 8, he's free. Right? But then even then, you know what he tells Mr. Kim? This is another show that he's a good person. You know what he tells Mr. Kim? He tells him, don't kill a wire. He's insane. He doesn't know what he's doing. And I'm calling him Mr. Kim because that's how they call him, but fuck that guy. And it Kim's like, I don't care. I don't care. So then Green does a mistake, and he's like, I have to go back. He says, I got asthma, I need my pump. So Michael asks him, what are you using? And he tells him tree medication, because his mother was asthmatic. And the Green tells him the wrong medication, which means that he's lying. If he's lying to that, he's lying about other things. So, pretty smart, Michael, pretty smart. And Michael is going to do the best thing, the freaking best thing. Teddy, Theodore Bagwell, goes out, and he leaves. He's leaving to Thailand, and for some reason it doesn't work. See Kellerman with the bullet, thinking about what he has to do, what he's gonna do. We see that he sees his sister, and it's so cool because his sister is what brings him back. So this is a really good storytelling. So I'm gonna tell you a spoiler: Kellerman will not succeed, and because he will not succeed, this is important because Michael and Lincoln want a presidential pardon. To get that, they need the president to say, I forgive them. But guess what happened? If Kellerman kills them, they're done. So Kellerman fails. And his sister's gonna be the one that save him because he wants to. But what is cool here is you introduce his sister here. Because you introduce her here, she exists. If you don't introduce her here, you don't know that he has a sister. And he just tells her, hey, listen, you're the only 1% I have, the person I care about, you're the 1% that I love. Which is not true because he loved Caroline, but Caroline betrayed him too often. And he moved on, which is good for you, dude, good for you. Mahone, Mr. Kim tells Kim, fuck you, tells Mahone, listen, we don't need Caroline anymore, take care of him. And Mahone's like, okay, no problem. We have the package, which is a noose for C-Note, and he has to use it. And he tells goodbye to his wife, which is Casey. It's a really, really good scene. Kellerman goes on the top of the window, has a gun, and he is aiming at the president, which is kind of important. Mahone finds the two brothers, and they have Green. And they're saying that this is a really important moment. They listen to the tape. And the guy, which is the real Mr. Green, says, this is really good. This is really good. However, there's a problem. The date is not good. The date is the date that was copied, not the date of the call. You can't tell that it was before. And Mahone runs, and he gets what? Mahone runs, and he gets the room where there's still Sarah. I'm not gonna be showing you the scene. You see Note, he has the robe when he goes in, and you really believe in it. You really, really, really believe he's gonna do it. And he doesn't. Prison Break, season 2, episode 19. I'll get ready. I'm gonna be drinking some water because my nose is itchy, which is a sign of time to drink some water. So then, C-Note. Oh, episode is called the Chantage. What's Chantage in English? Chantage. Chantage. Blackmail. Could be it. So C-Note, a card gets him, and what he does is he opens up. This is the craziest thing because this is so well made. Teddy's gonna call Mahone, but guess who answers? It's not Mahone, it's Wheeler, and Wheeler's gonna tell him, "I'm gonna do the message." Now this is crazy because this is amazing writing. So what happened is Mahone pushed Wheeler out and out and out, and Wheeler decided to be pushed out. So then you receive a call, and it's like, I want to speak to Mahone. It's like, no, you're speaking to me. Fuck Mahone, I'm in charge here. Now, is he in charge? No, but he wants to be more in charge, and Mahone is not letting him, so he takes over, which is pretty freaking interesting. Note for tomorrow, buy some module. Okay, I'm gonna have to write it down. Got a lot to do. Always got so much to do, man. Oh, fuck. So yeah, so he answers and C-Note's like, yo, I'm gonna do what it needs to do. Don't hurt me, don't hurt my family. So then this proves that Mahone is kind of corrupted, which is the need that, to prove that Wheeler needed. So he goes to Upper Up, which is people that met with Mahone. The guy from Son of Anarchy, with him, is able to help C-Note, and him is a good dude. Now again, do you think Mahone's a good dude or not? Mahone is complicated because, just like Kellerman, he starts bad, but he ends up good. You know what I mean? So, yeah, so we have a big problem. They're running away. Sarah is staying behind, and Mahone comes in. This is a great part because Mahone and Sarah have one point in common. They're junkies. So they relate on that. Because of that, Mahone's going to have a moment of weakness, which Sarah's going to be using to run away. Make sense? Are you still on? You're still on? Good. Golden Tower's going to be good for my playthrough. Not really. Okay. You're too early yet. And you, what about you? How much do you have? 700. You have more than this word. Okay. I'll probably increase something with the black hole. We have the flight. Funny thing is, he's going to get the bag which has the $5 million, but it doesn't work. T-Bag is going to get the bag that has the $5 million. Fuck, my nose is itchy, man. So yeah, so he fights and then he has to leave the bag behind. It's kind of crazy time, but he's gonna get the bag back. T-Bag is gonna get the bag. Oh, it's right itself. We got Lincoln, which is really cool because he has a friend, and that friend is really there for him. See, Lincoln rules by loyalty. Lincoln is a good dude, and he has good people surrounding him. Michael don't have that, which is where again Lincoln is a good character. He just needs more time to develop. We see a Kellerman there, and he goes to shoot, but somebody's in the crowd to shake her hand, and it's Michael Schofield. So because Michael Schofield is there, he's arrested. He gives a message to the president, which is we got a tape, which is a great ID, and she questioned him. Kim questioned him, but Kim doesn't have the power that Caroline does. He says, "I want to talk to Caroline." So Kim actually beats him up, torture him. We gotta say, Michael, you got this, dude. You got this. This is the scene I was talking about. Sucre see the news and he's like, "Yo, that's Steve. Like he has the money." But guess what? Michael says he don't have the money. You don't need the money. But Sucre doesn't. He doesn't listen. Again, Mahone does a great trick. He kind of make it seem like Sarah and him have a good plan, and kind of make it seem that Sarah got away by her own plan. But no, she didn't get away. Mahone let her run away. That way she leads into Michael. Yeah, he's gonna be used a lot. So Caroline is there with Michael. Kind of cool because Kim is all about violence. Caroline is all about talking, which is better because Michael's about talking too. So it's battle of the wits. Battle of the wits. This is Michael. This is Caroline. This is Michael. This is Caroline. Understood? Cool. So, I died. It's becoming harder and harder. It's becoming harder and harder because I'm tired. I obviously want to go to bed. I want to go to bed badly. Oh, wait a second. Yeah, not worth it. Okay. You're gonna do this, you're gonna do this. This is a mistake, but fuck it. Okay. It's a mistake, but fuck it. You play hard, you get hard. What? So Mahone, we got Mahone and Sarah, which is basically it. Sucre goes to pick up some cherry, because his wife likes cherries. And Bellic is there, and Bellic says, "Hey, I don't know why Bellic goes there. Oh yeah, Bellic is supposed to go after every single member, so he goes to Sucre. And fun fact is, the cousin of Sucre sold him out, so he snitched twice. And all it took was what? Bellic got him some better accommodation. So this is weird because we don't talk about this character, but at the same time, this character actually just betrayed the favorite character of everybody. I think everybody loves Sucre. Let me know in the comment who you prefer. The Fox River 8, of course. Or it could be Mahone. Or it could be, yeah, it could be Malone. It could be Mahone. So we had a call. And we hear the call and how nuts it is, right? How they had this almost romantic relationship with. Karen asked Michael, who killed my brother? And Michael tells him he killed himself. It was his choice. So this kind of brings her comfort, which is, I mean, I don't know. It's kind of normal. That's 12%, we're good. Wheeler asks C-Note what's going on, offers him the plaint, a deal, but Wheeler, C-Note doesn't trust him. It's like last time that I dealt with one of you, it was Mahone. He was corrupted as fuck. We tell him that you're not corrupted, right? So Michael's established that what he wants is a forgiveness. He wants to walk out of there alive and well. So she's like, no, there's no way. He's like, either they hear from me, or they hear from the news. Kim goes in and says, no, you can't do that. Kim goes in and said, you can't do that. Now, this is weird because Kim works for the company, but still, there's something about him that rubbed me the wrong way, and he tells her after that, it's like, yo, we know your secret too. We can tell him. You decide who to sell. Either we tell him or either Schofield said them, right? But what is he gonna do with it here? So the friend of Lincoln goes in. It works. Michael come back, and he's like, yo, this actually works. It actually works. Kim see the real bad guy, which again the president of Cilia, which is the name of the company. Michael go back. He tells Lincoln, "You were out." Sarah is being followed. So you see right away that Sarah is being followed, which is problematic because she leads them to Michael. Want to go sleep? I want to go sleep. Then we have the president, who is afraid of what's gonna happen. So what she does is she steps down. She doesn't want to be the puppet of the company. So she stepped down. She said that she has a rare form of cancer that is gonna be going bad. So whether she do, she step down, which means she's gonna give a pardon. So they both lose. They both lose. Which is great. And this, my friend, is where I leave you. This is where I leave you. Your boy gonna go sleep. Oh, sweet, sweet tits of sleep. We did good today. Tomorrow I'm gonna be doing season 2, and I should be able to watch the whole entire season 3. Because tomorrow I just want to watch Prison Break after Prison Break after Prison Break after Prison Break, Prison Break, and then I will have 3 days to do season 4, which is 22 episodes, which means 3 days, 22, 22, 3, 22, 7, 21. Yeah, it's just 7 episodes per day. We just did 3 in 40 minutes, and we did 4 in an hour, so that's pretty good. So I love you guys, and I'll see you guys in about 4 hours. Peace. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to sleep. I'm gonna try. Oh, ain't you dumb? Oh, you're dumb. You didn't do the correct initial corn. Shit. Okay. 6%. You're low. Okay. How close are you to ending? You're very far. You're very slow to upload, you are you? Mirathon. Là, did you check? I didn't check how much it was for the second ultimate weapon. I think it's 150. Alicia, cute.
Non. Ah, pas de bon sens. La seule affaire que j'ai pas été correct, c'est de t'envoyer chier, man. Je te connais pas. Puis même, il est même pas arrivé tout à l'heure, ce qu'on le fait, c'est pour se battre avec nous. Il était super chill. Je m'excusais, puis finalement, j'avais même pas besoin de m'excuser. J'étais comme, hey, Dan, viens ici, on a du fun à soir. Puis moi, j'étais comme, hey, je m'excuse de t'avoir dit ça, tu sais. Tu sais, là, sérieux, je suis pas une mauvaise personne. On aurait du plaisir, là. Tantôt, t'enlèverais les expos.
C'est comme affronter la mouche fatigante.
On va l'aider à briller à la place de le détruire. Mais c'est vrai.
Ça lira pas les mains.
Peux-tu donner un beau câlin à toi?
Il est pas menteur, qui ça. Skull est dans un bar ce soir.
Beau câlin à toi, merci beaucoup pour tes points. C'est des gros points, merci beaucoup. Vraiment.
6 heures de jeu. Comment je vais vous expliquer ça? J'aimerais que vous regardiez jusqu'à la fin. Puis pour les âmes sensibles, vous devez me regarder aussi. Laissez pas vous...
Before we get to that, I wanted to get through some quick announcements overall. Let's see. First and foremost, those who missed the announcement yesterday, unfortunately, Ryan Kaba is no longer with Critical Role going forward. He has his own Twitch channel. He's pushing forward and all of that. Please go and show him support. We wish him the best. Much love to him. And just to clarify, too, there's been a lot of speculation, stuff like that, that this was a corporate thing and people putting on a blame on Geek and Sundry. This was a joint decision between Critical Role and Geek and Sundry. All parties agreed. Please try and be respectful of everyone involved. So appreciate that. Before we get to that, I wanted to get through some quick announcements overall. Let's see. First and foremost, those who missed the announcement yesterday, unfortunately, Ryan Kaba is no.
Let's go sleep. The tower. Buying 50 stone. Okay, so the second ultimate weapon is 50 stone. Okay. So here, I fucked up. So what do you have to do here? You have to change your stuff. First of all, milestone. 2. Garlic thorn. Perks. Ooh, 150. That's really important. Nanny is even more important, but I don't have what it takes for module. Oh yeah. This one is amazing. It just doesn't. I just don't like the way it looks. Okay. I'll have enough. Good. Oh. So we're gonna go to sleep. You know what? A bit bored. I'm too broke. I'm bored. I got it. Should I give up on a couple of um mm-hmm. It was also good. Why? Because we're not gonna get Golden Tower. And my ultimate weapon. It's in orbs. Aha. So good night. Good night, Crown. I love you the most. Bye-bye. tests. How much is this? 1 and 2. Okay. My apologies. Okay. Let me know. Maybe I'm so proud of you. Okay. So we'll do this. We'll do nature corn. Nature corn. Close this. We'll end you, Resistance. I love you a lot.
With Critical Role going forward.
Okay. I'm gonna say goodbye to Sword. Love you loads. And I'm gonna say goodbye to Queen, to Shield. Good night, Queen.